This segment is brought to you by the Kansas Soybean Commission. The Soybean Checkoff, progress powered by Kansas farmers.
Sometimes there will be a person that they describe as a political maverick, someone who's independent and goes his own way. This poem is based on the true story of where the term maverick came from. Way down in South Texas, more than 100 years ago, there was a feller practicing law in San Antonio. He got title to a cow herd in payment of a debt somehow, which was a problem because he knew nothing about raising a cow. So he hired some local fellers to look after this herd, but they were pretty lazy, according to the word. They didn't keep the herd together, and many went astray, and they failed to brand the calves that were born along their way. It was a losing proposition, as that lawyer could tell, so he gave up on that herd and decided to sell. He sold the herd on terms they called range delivery, which meant the buyer had to catch those cattle running free. So the buyer went out and began to look around, claiming title to every unclaimed or orphan calf that was found. What makes this story part of an interesting trick is that the name of the lawyer was Samuel Maverick. So when the buyer went to gather stock on his business's behalf, when he found a calf alone, he'd say, "That's a Maverick calf." The term was used so much that Maverick became a word meaning anyone who is not part of the mainstream of a herd. So that's the story, the true story, of how the term maverick came to be, from the plains of Texas, with longhorn cattle running free. Happy trails.
We started farming in 1970. It was harder work then than it is now, a lot more physical work and the wear and tear on my knees and my body. Now here I'm 70 years old. I started having knee pain here 4 or 5 years ago, and so I was looking for a stem cell clinic, and lo and behold, my good friend John Farley and Ken Wood, who'd been customers and friends for a number of years, opened their clinic, and in about 2 months my heel was a lot better, and then at the end of 3 months and then going on 4, my knee started making significant improvement, and it's sure been a blessing, because before I had the stem cells, I'd be driving a tractor, and if I sat in a tractor for 2 or 3 hours, when I got out, I'd have to stop and get the kinks out of my knee and shake it, and today that's not a problem.